Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I'm uploading my next video or whenever I'm going live next for my tarot reading session. Please also don't forget to leave me a comment down below and let me know on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible for monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month here, Aquarius. Alright, so if this message doesn't resonate with you, please consider checking your moon, your rising or your Venus sign, as this is a general collective energy reading. It may or may not resonate with every single Aquarius out there. As well as time is fluid, so I might be getting the energy of the past, the present or the future here. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into your reading here, Aquarius. What's coming up for Aquarius in the month of June 2020, please? So the first card that came for you here, Aquarius, is the Tower card. What's coming up for Aquarius in the month of June 2020? Five of Wands and the Chariot. Alright, so with this three card here, I'm getting there could be some kind of a conflict, some kind of an argument, misunderstanding going on in your life here, Aquarius, at this point of time here, which is leading to you to have this Tower moment. So I do feel like you're currently like in this energy of things are just coming crumbling down in your life here. This actually could be in any area of your life. It either could be a career, finances, or even a love situation here, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like you are currently like struggling to keep yourself in balance. You're currently like struggling to keep yourself in balance or maintain balance through this conflict, through this emotional turmoil. I do feel like a lot of things coming up to you happening at once here, Aquarius. The Chariot card is a signifying of a Cancer, so you could be dealing with someone with a strong Cancer here. The Chariot is also an indication towards me that things can be moving forward into a much more calmer water, into a much more positive outcome here. But at this point of time, I do feel like you could be dealing with a strong Sagittarius here. But at this point of time, the message that I'm getting for you here, Aquarius, is definitely to be patient and keep yourself in balance here, Aquarius. The Temperance card is basically an indication towards me that the angels and the universe are actually working on your behalf to fix things here. But at this point of time, I do feel like this is something that you need to go through here, Aquarius. I've got the Five of Swords, so I do feel like definitely conflict, argument is definitely there's definitely an evident sign of lots of conflicts, lots of argument here between the two of you here. This Five of Swords for me is actually an indication towards me that you could be someone who is actually hard to let go. I've got the Four of Pentacles here, so this is basically someone who is like keeping everything into themselves. Like you basically like someone who is actually could be like either you or your person is like is feeling defeated in the sense that you cannot move past forward. You basically cannot move past this argument, basically cannot move past this conflict that you've been having within yourself or with the people around your life here, Aquarius. I've got the Seven of Cups, so this is basically an indication towards me that lots of confusion, lots of definitely lots of argument, lots of confusion here, and you're also like kind of indecisive, like whether you should just leave the situation or you should just like put work into this situation here. I do feel like the major cause of it could be a stubbornness or immaturity here. I do feel like with this Four of Pentacles, this is also an indication someone who would rather keep everything into themselves and then suddenly one day everything will just explode. That kind of energy that I'm getting here, Aquarius. The next card that I've got for you here is the Seven of Wands. So I do feel like one of you, if not both of you, is currently like feeling defensive here. So I'm not sure even the communication is actually good at this point of time. This is also an indication towards me that whenever you try to make a communication with this person, the other person will actually come up as a defensive here. So the communication might not also be so on point at this point of time here, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like one of you, if not both of you, is currently feeling like being backstabbed, like feeling betrayed here. I've got the Sun card and the Ten of Pentacles coming up for you here. So there's definitely going to be a reconciliation, or this is basically an indication towards me that things between the two of you is definitely going to move forward into a much more calmer water, into much more lots of happiness here, Aquarius. The Sun card itself is basically an indication towards me that lots of happiness, ultimate happiness will be there here. The ten of Pentacles is also a good omen when it comes into a family relationship or love life kind of situation. This is basically an indication towards me that both of you will come back again as a couple. And for those of you who are currently in a marriage relationship here, I do feel like your marriage can definitely be saved here, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Seven of Pentacles. This is also an indication towards me that you might be at this point of time that things are just like I do feel like things are just not working, like you feeling like things are just not working in your favor here, Aquarius. I do feel like this is basically an indication that you feel like you've been putting so much of work, you've been putting so much of effort into your life as well as the relationship, but things are just not moving forward in a positive way or as fast as you want them to be. With these two cards here, the Sun card, the Ten of Pentacles, as well as the Chariot, this is definitely an indication that both of you can actually come to find a mutual ground here. This is definitely an indication that both of you can, like if both of you wants to work this out, it definitely can be safe. It can definitely be worked through here, Aquarius. The next card that I've got for you here is Five of Cups. So I do feel like one of you, if not both of you, is also kind of in this regretful energy. So I do feel like whatever happened going on between the two of you here, the fight, the argument, the misunderstanding that is going on between you and your person, I do feel like both of you actually regretting how things went down here. And I do feel like both of you wants the same thing here. I do feel like both of you want to work this thing out here, Aquarius. I've got the Page of Cups, so water sign could be significant. If not, this is an indication that someone with a significant age gap between the two of you here. This Page of Cups is also indication towards me that could be some kind of an immaturity around the situation here, Aquarius. So you need to pay attention more to that. So I do feel again this misunderstanding, this miscommunication could actually be significant, that the cause of it could be due to some kind of immaturity here. I've got the World card, which is also an indication towards me that things are about to come to an end. So I do feel like all this conflict, all this misunderstanding, all this argument will definitely coming up to an end here, Aquarius. I've got the Three of Pentacles here. So this is basically an indication that the relationship will be moved forward into a much more stable, stronger and solid ground here. So definitely both of you can make this work here, Aquarius. It's just that both of you need to be more mature here. Both of you need to face the consequences of your action. Both of you basically need to have this open and honest communication coming up from both of you here. I've got the Six of Wands here coming up, which is an indication of victorious movement coming up ahead of you here, Aquarius. I've got the Lovers card here, which is also really, really good card to get. You could be dealing with someone with a strong Gemini, but overall I'm getting lots of positive card here. We begin the reading with the Tower card and we are ending the reading with the Lovers card here. So I do feel like there's definitely going to be a reconciliation between you and your person. Like whatever this Tower moment at this point of time is needed as a wake-up call for both of you. So basically both of you need to put work into this situation here. And I do feel like both of you also have been putting up so much of work into this situation. And when both of you are ready, then this reconciliation will happen here. I feel like you could be dealing with someone with a strong Taurus here, the Hierophant, which is also an indication towards me that this is something to do related to marriage. Like if this is something regarding your marriage here, Aquarius, the marriage is definitely going to be safe here. The Hierophant is also an indication towards me that there is going to be a possibility of marriage coming up for both of you in the future. And wow, just as I said that, I've got the Four of Wands. So I do feel like this is also an indication of a strong soulmate connection, if not even a twin flame connection here, especially with the Four of Wands and the Lovers card here. So definitely a marriage is definitely on the horizon here for both of you. It's just like the matter of the time where both of you are going to put equal work, equal give and take in this relationship here. I do feel like at this point of time you're kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed and overburdened. I do feel like you're carrying the weight of the world in your shoulder here, Aquarius. Yeah, I've got the Ace of Wands. So definitely there is definitely going to be a renewal of energy here. There's definitely going to be a new beginning coming up for you and your person here, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Wheel of Fortune, which is an indication that turns of event will be coming up in your favor here. I love whenever I've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card as well as the World card. This is basically an indication that end of a circle, whatever coming up next for you is definitely going to result in 100% successful here, Aquarius. The next card that I've got for you here is Page of Swords. So I do feel like your person is currently watching you or could be keeping in tap with you here, Aquarius. I do feel like this kind of like checking you on a social media, or like driving by your house, that kind of energy that I'm getting here. You've got the Death card, so this is definitely an indication, an ending and a new beginning coming up for you and your person. Lots of positivity coming up here for you and your person here, Aquarius. But the bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Knight of Pentacles, which is an indication towards me that this is the kind of situation where you need to put a conscious decision here. Like, you basically, both of you need to make this conscious decision. Okay, I want this to work out in that kind of situation here, Aquarius. Alright, let's close up the reading with advice card that I've got for you. I've got the High Priest again, so you could be dealing with someone with a strong Taurus, or this is something to do regarding a marriage situation. But I'm definitely going to see marriage is definitely a possible for you here, Aquarius. Let's pull up some more advice card for Aquarius, please. Yeah, I've got the High Priestess. You could be dealing with someone with a strong Pisces here. The High Priestess is also an indication towards me that you are a really highly intuitive person here, Aquarius. I do feel like you know what you need to do, and I do feel like you even have this gut feeling to just go through this emotional healing that you needed. The bottom of the deck, once again, you've got the Sun card, the ultimate happiness here. So definitely you're going to get your ultimate happiness here, Aquarius. I've got Page of Wands, so you could be dealing with someone with a strong fire sign here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is also an indication towards me that the new beginning that will be coming up between you and your person will be full of fun, full of spontaneity, like full of like, this is basically like a lot of new energy coming up for you here, Aquarius here. Alright, let's pull some more advice for you. Yeah, this is basically, again, I've got the Eight of Pentacles. So this is basically an indication towards me that you need to put the work here. Both of you need to put an equal give and take here, Aquarius. So this is the matter of, if you want to save the relationship, put the equal give and take, put the work here, and both of you can definitely work through this, Aquarius. Here I've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is an indication towards me that this is where everything is going to rebuild from a new ground, from a stronger and stable and solid ground here, Aquarius. The bottom of the deck that I've got for you here is the Ace of Wands, which is again an indication of renewal energy coming up in your life here, Aquarius. So overall, that's it for your June 2020 reading. I hope the reading resonates. If it does, please don't forget to subscribe and let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also be eligible for a monthly giveaway reading, which I'll be doing towards the end of the month every month. Alright, I'll see you in my next video. Have a good day, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.